Hey everyone, welcome back. This is episode 2. We've got a lot of things to do in this episode. I plan on making our starter house, finally. That's going to be good to do. We're going to build it right here. I've got a couple plans for that, so that's going to be looking real good. And this man is trying to kill me. So, today we're going to build our starter house. I'm going to put it right here. I've got some good plans for that. I think we're going to have the entrance be here, and we're going to build out kind of a walkway, and you know, we'll shape this a bit and add more details to it. And out the back, I think I'll have some windows, maybe some way to get down to the water. Who knows? But we'll see. We'll see. It's exciting stuff. We've already got a lot of materials, and I've already got all the netherite stuff. So it's gonna be real fast. It's gonna be real easy. Just a matter of building it at this point. So let's get right into it. I'm not sure how far back this wall goes, so we'll just dig and hopefully find out. Ah, there it is. There it is. I didn't know there was a... Oh wait, yeah I did. No, I did. I dug this out. Yeah, we'll have to fill that in. But yeah, that shouldn't be a problem. That's pretty good, actually. We can have the 2 rooms here. I'm trying to make this look more like a house by having actual doorways and actual rooms. Because that's the problem with building a lot of houses in Minecraft, is people tend to just build a rectangle or a square and just put everything out in the open. And then they're like, well, it doesn't really feel like a house. And that's why, because you just built one room and you put everything in it. Actual houses have lots of different rooms. So in order to make it feel more like an actual house, it's about the small details. It's about making it, you know, have rooms and actually feel like a real life house. That's why it's so important to, when you build bridges and things, to have supports, because that's what actual bridges have. Of course, you know, it's just a video game. It doesn't follow real life logic. So you can just build a block bridge just one wide and just go straight across, but then it doesn't feel real. It kind of feels just fake. So that's why a lot of builders, you know, thrive on looking at real life things. Because that's what I usually do. I look at images, I look at reference images of things that I'm trying to build, and I usually base what I build off of that. Just makes it feel that much more real and look that much better. Do I want to make it a loop? Do I want to make it a circle? Or do I want to just have separate rooms? I think a loop might be useful, but then that just might circumvent the whole making it you know, not one room. But I guess dividing wall, that's kind of how actual houses are. Yeah, we could go with that. We can go with that. We can do the room thing. Actually, I kind of like that. I do kind of like that a lot. I decided to make the doorways 2 blocks thick instead of 1, just to give the walls a little more thickness and make them feel bigger. I don't know, it's just a design choice, not really for any reason in particular. I think I'll make this one more wide. Because I gotta put stuff in these rooms. I'm not sure what each room's gonna be. I'm thinking there'll be a storage room, and then there'll be, you know, a smelting, crafting room, and then I think this will be just an open, entryway room, just place to look nice. I think I'll build maybe a fireplace, a chimney outside, have some, chairs and decorations in here, maybe have this be, the crafting, smelting room, and then have this be storage, or maybe switch those, or I could build another room, who knows. I'm just going to feel this out as I go. There's a zombie villager in my base. He's in my house right now. So I'm on a mission. We have some weakness potions and golden apples back at Bunk Hut. I don't know if unloading the chunk will actually ruin the fact that he's there. We don't have name tags, so I have to do this real fast. So we'll see. I hope this isn't in vain, because it just might be. At the very least, though, I'll have the potions, so in the long run, I think it'll work for me. But as of right now, we don't know. We don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I got the potions. I hope he's still there. I hope he's still there, because we don't have name tags. And if anyone else does, I don't know. None of them are on right now, so I can't even go ask. And I'm not going to take the time to loot their base, because A, that's rude, and B, he's going to despawn. If this doesn't despawn him, that definitely will. I don't think he's going to still be there. I don't think he's going to still be there. Yeah. Yeah, I should have known that. You know, I was about to fill up this window when I thought, why don't we incorporate it? You know, I think it'd be really nice to have a natural window. We can carve this out of it and make it look a lot nicer. But I think having a natural skylight right here could, you know, work really well. Especially this one too. I think if we carve this wall out a bit more, and obviously, you know, work on it a bit more than this. But I think having these natural windows would look really nice and just help add to the build instead of just doing, you know, the standard, you know, 2x2 window or something like that. I think these being up at the top will give it a really unique design. So for this one, I plan on working with a lot of spruce wood. Spruce is probably one of my favorite woods. Oak is really good too, just because it's classic. But that, dark oak, it's all about the combination of woods that you use. But I think spruce is one of my favorites. I just like the, you know, darkness, but it's not too dark. You know, I just think it looks really good, especially with what I'm going for here. I'm trying to get some kind of a house that feels really cozy. It feels welcoming and open on the inside. Like have like a warm hearth, you know, sleeping by the fire, sitting in a chair, reading a book. You know, that kind of a thing. And I think building it into the side of this mountain will really help us achieve that. Not quite Hobbit hole-esque, because that's been done and overdone a million times. But definitely like a house that can be lived in, you know. It's supposed to be a home, and a starter home at that. This is the home, and then we'll build our base out there. I want to add more dirt here, so it feels more like a hole rather than just a stone hill. I'm not quite sure if I'll put it all on the top or not, but definitely fill this area in with grass, maybe pat it down and make some path. But yeah, always needing grass. That seems to be our problem this season. I found 21 spare dirt in a chest. Let's hope this is enough. It probably won't be. It's gonna be, no. Nope, nope, definitely not. Well, I'm surrounded by it, so looks like we gotta go get some more. Sorry. Gotta flex real fast. Okay, are you guys ready? I slept on it. I took a break. Then I came back, had a little bit of inspiration, and this is what we came up with. I decided to pull out the door frames. That way it has more depth to it. Added the bushes, which I think is a really nice touch. These walls here look very nice. I think the top is... It just works really well. Oh no! That is unfortunate. We're not gonna have you do that to us, sir. No! What the heck? Goodness. Are they hiding up here? Wow, completely interrupted my whole thing. Goodness. Okay, so I added a garden on top, which I need the food for, obviously for eating, but also for trading, so I can get more mending books. So there's that. I added that on top. I plan on having the stairwell here, which will be really nice. I added this path here, the fence, the... Wow. I seriously can't believe that happened. Goodness. I'm going to work on the windows some more. Not a lot of progress has been made in the center, on the inside, but we have this here. I'm going to work on the window. I have some ideas, but I need to actually test them out first. But yeah, the entrance, it's looking good. Except for this bit. I am absolutely baffled by this. I'm also going to add a chimney onto this side. If it works. I might have to extend the room out. I'm not entirely sure. Haven't done the work. But yeah, it's going to look nice. I'm really excited. Except for this. I have to fill this up real fast. With dirt that I don't have. Because we just seem to not have any dirt around here. I never have dirt, never have grass. This is probably one of the more humiliating things I've ever done. Town hasn't changed very much. However, there is this mysterious structure. I don't know who's building it, but it's made of bone blocks. And that leads me to believe that it's Ian. Very sus. Very sus indeed. I think Ian's also building this secret project. It's a big old castle. I know it's like only the front. It's only the facade. But it looks cool. And I can't wait to see the rest of it. But don't tell anybody I showed you that. Oh. Hello, friends. Netherite. So I enchanted my shovel and my axe, and I made them both netherite. You know, I went and did that. But the problem is, I have Fortune 3 on both of them, which means that every block of gravel I break is just flint. It's only flint. And not that that's a huge problem, but it's also a huge problem. Because now if I need gravel, I can't get it. I have to make a regular old shovel. On the other hand, I'm not positive if it actually makes more clay drop, which I need for bricks for the fireplace. I don't know. It doesn't seem like there's more. I don't know. I'll have to actually look that up and find that out, because I'm not sure. I was wondering if the dark oak trapdoors would make a good wall texture. I think it looks pretty nice, except with the dark oak logs. I might have to change the floor. And we also have the problem of you not being able to place them on corners. So I'm thinking I might just make these logs and then place the trapdoors in between. I think every so often I'll cut it open and maybe put a picture in there. I'm not sure. Also, the fireplace doesn't quite line up the way I want it to. I kind of wanted it to be right here. But as it turns out, the room only goes to here. Or like the center of it's like right here. So that's a bit of an issue that we'll have to resolve. Either I'll have to stretch this room out and change the layout, which shouldn't be too difficult, or I just have to suck it up and put it, you know, right here. It depends on what I want to sacrifice here. The location of where I want the fireplace to be or where it should be. So we'll see. We'll play with this a bit. Okay, now I know this episode has had a lot of building updates and it's not been a ton of progress, but I promise things will start to look up. Before we end this episode, before we wrap it up, I would like to show some of the last things I did. I took maybe about an hour, hour and a half, and added a couple things. I had to go gather resources like you do. And here's what I've done. We have our chimney. It looks really nice. Got stairs. I've put some more grass on here. I've added some wood in the back there. That really helps flesh it out, bring out the depth. Now, here's the thing. Check it out, huh? I think the ceiling looks good with the stripped spruce. I rechanged the floor to the spruce oak. So the spruce wood. The walls are now the dark oak, and I've added these little panels up there. Looks really nice. And I built the fireplace. Got a painting up there. Nice and brick. We got the little detail here. I'm kind of cheating a little, but don't tell anybody. There's actually like a room back there. Little building tricks. See, it's way thicker than it normally would be. And we got smoke coming out the top too. It's looking really good. It's looking really good. I'm really happy with this. In the next episode, I promise there will be less building updates. Things will go a lot more smoothly. But thanks so much for watching for this episode. Next time will be a lot better, I promise. So just check out that one, I guess, when it comes out. All right, see ya.